Good morning, everyone. Y'all, TikTok has me pegged. The sound clip, they're saying the sound bite. They're being funny. They're like me. They like to use wordplay, so we're gonna go with it. So sound bite, okay. But y'all, the clip was a man, a very sexy man's voice, very deep, low. Sends shivers down your spine. I feel it, y'all. I feel it. Uh, and he says, "What's up, baby?" Or "What's up, my girl?" And then she said, "What's up, daddy?" It's very, very sexy. That communication. Thank you for that confirmation there. Here comes my kitty, y'all. Y'all hear him purring. But y'all, this is kind of nervous for me, nerve-wracking for me, because it's things I'm beginning to understand. And y'all, I'm going to stop right here. I don't like to put a lot of emphasis on the twin flame journey. Actually, when I refer to my mate, I call him, my mate. And this is more natural to me, and this is honestly what my head guides have given to me. They're saying what is passed down. They're saying that what we are, for many things, that we have a distorted view of the twin. And I'm getting the eye rolling, and being reminded that spirit does use romance as a tool. It is a wonderful romance in that chemistry between two people. Now, y'all, on my twin flame journey, I'm going to stop right here and say, if I'm going to reference the collective before this, and it was actually where I'm talking about myself and the things I understood, that the lessons I'm currently getting from spirit, and it's life-changing ways for me, that I've endured 58 years of abuse. And now, and I'm learning to change my ways, to rip away the old mindset. And here comes a cardinal that landed right there, and I am being guided by many of my past loved ones, grandparents from both sides of the family, my grandparents, my late husband, that I even have in-laws, my in-laws, and others that have come through to try. I don't want my kitty cat to put his butt up there, to help me heal, help me and others heal. I'm very grateful to my granny, Lena Pearl. Y'all, that woman has some amazing magic in her soul, and there's a lot of magic in my daddy's family as well. What many people don't realize is that in my ancestry, and I claim this for all of us, that I actually, you hear my dog, there's actually ties back to Tibet, to India, to Africa, to South Africa, West Africa, all over the world. And, I'm more one than the other, obviously, but the history is there. And now I must pause right here, because I want to say that in talking to my medical professionals, when I opened up to them, I told them I was being very open and honest with them about my spiritual reawakening, because in Western society, we tend to discount that, especially for women, or some people, what many would call the sacred, the Hauka, or the sacred, what they call it. I keep hearing the sacred one, the seers, the mystics, the oracles, the gifted ones, whatever they may be, that they come in all shapes and sizes in our society. And y'all, the cardinals coming in is like amazing. I'm sorry, I love my birds. It's a big, beautiful one. He's kind of chunky. I love him. Anyhow, y'all, I had to open up and be honest with him, because I told him, I said, I think you're going to see this more in our society. More people are awakening. More people are going through their own spiritual awakening, and I want people to understand what I went through, to expose an issue within our society, because in Eastern societies, spiritual awakenings are more common, and people understand them better. They recognize them, and they have people, they have guides, they have teachers that teachers don't come to the student goes to the teacher. But that they're there. They're not hidden away. They're not shamed. they are the sacred healers that are coming through, these mystics that are shamans and the oracles. But y'all, in opening up to them, I told them, I said, this is what's happening to me, and I'm starting to understand about reactive abuse. And see, reactive abuse should not honestly have abuse attached to it. The reaction is to the abuse that you are going through, that you are enduring, or that you have gone through. Okay, whatever the case may be. For me, it's past, present. It's the past and present, and I'm stopping the future because I don't want to carry this any further, because I see this in myself as well. Because in my own awakening, I had to go back and see, Spirit took me back to see the very beginning. And y'all, I actually do have memories before there was a Mother Earth, when it was just just the great black expanse. It was a blank canvas. I remember that. And y'all see that I had to shift my perspective already from the New Beginnings painting that I'm doing. Y'all, I am painting the oracles for my own oracle card deck. And this is Anticipation. And I actually posted a post early this morning, I think, of a poem that is predictive for me. And it actually predicts union. And y'all, I've been doing, and this was written almost 3 years ago, over 2 years ago that I wrote that poem. Y'all see me, I'm proud of myself. And I hear the word hope and fear all at the same time. But y'all, in opening up to my medical professionals, when I was deconstructing the old me. Okay, and the way I see it, what they show me is like actually trying to take a tire iron to remove the scales off of a dragon, to get to the inner. And I had to change how I'm building and cultivating myself. 7-Eleven on my timer. Y'all, I'm going to be quoting directly here, some from the Witch and Scythe over on the tuber 717. And I'm learning to keep myself safe with no fear. That even that when I'm triggered, and I've been triggered mightily, and y'all, when I showed them that video of the 5 neighboring trolls, masculine energies threatening in a manner to the essaying, and that my medical professionals heard it themselves, okay? I had to let them see this video, hear it, not just one, there was multiples that heard it, that I have not gone on a walk since. And it's one of the ways I would ground, that I would communicate with Spirit, was when I would walk, and I would also listen to my music. And it is one way, and I made the mistake of saying that I believe in lives and whatnot, and it was used against me. But I'm learning to keep myself safe, okay, in speaking out to my medical professionals and telling them the truth. And that every time I'm triggered, and it's interesting because I tell them, I said, I said, I'm triggering them. When I say that I'm speaking out to my medical professionals, it will trigger them. And it did. The attacks increased. And I tell you what, the interesting thing is, I also told them, I said, what will be interesting, though, is to see the pattern of what my body does, the physical reaction. And y'all, sure enough, I had a physical reaction, and there was even, at one point, I had to go to the ER twice, and I actually had to call the squad once. It was honestly muscle spasms and all. I think do whatever I did to this shoulder. We're getting down to just that. Y'all, I might have to go to a part 2 here. But now I'll stop that now, because I want to talk about what I learned about the alchemical and the Wheel of Fortune. Many blessings to you, blessed be.